Welcome back, everybody, to the Birdies and Bourbon Show. Cal here. That's Dan. And Dan, I know why I sound different. I'm knee-deep in this bottle of Smoke Wagon Uncut Unfiltered. Why do you sound different? You found a new drug of choice, eh?
Yeah, I got some different type of drugs going on today. Had a tooth pulled, so definitely it is everything you would expect a tooth to be pulled to be.
Oh.
So let's just say recording this with you won't be the most painful part of my day.
Ooh, that'll be a first. That'll be a
That's
first.
a first.
That'll be a first. When one of the new ones coming in. Can't wait to see those babies. That is going to be a great one. All right. So while you've been out modifying your appearance, upgrading your appearance, I happen to had to get a little club altercation today. So I did get got my Scotty Cameron. So I'm sure you've heard. Well, I know you've heard and seen Craig and I talking from Dynaline, and he's like, "Hey man, we got to work on that putter a little bit." So I took a half inch off. Sounds like your tooth. And I got it flattened a little bit. So I de-lofted, and man, I was putting so much better with it at the place where I got it tuned up at. So hopefully that's going to go well. Now, that is not the exciting part. The exciting part is there's a little liquor store beside of my golf guy. And I'm like, well, shit, I don't need anything, but let me stop in and take a look. And boy, am I glad that I did. I did not get this bottle of Smoke Wagon Uncut Unfiltered, but I was able to pick up a fresh bottle of Uncut Unfiltered. I got a bottle of the straight bourbon, red, white, and blue series. And, I wasn't going to be a pig about it. I said, hey, man, I'll leave some for everybody else. So I said, well, I'll get 2 of each. And, of course, I get it, go up to the counter. And the lady was as nice as could be. And she says, okay. And she's ringing. She goes, oh, wait a minute. Limit 1 per person.
Oh.
Like, oh, shit. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to just take 1 of each of these and put them back, and I'll leave these 2 up there and see if that flies. And it did fly. So I was able to score 2 bottles so I can get into this Uncut Unfiltered. I don't know. So that means it may mean you may have to do all the talking here. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be upright and coherent. Could be for a while. It could not be for long.
This is the 19th hole. You can do that here. It's fine.
Ooh, I like where this is going at the 19th hole. I mean, shit, for all we know, how long are you going to be coherent?
Exactly. Well, I haven't taken the Vicodin or whatever it's called yet. But,
you're supposed to chop those up and snort them, by the way. You don't take those orally.
I thought you'd be so proud of me with my pulling my tooth. It's kind of that weight loss strategy.
Would you drop like
solid foods?
Dropped a 1/10 of an ounce today, and but by the time you get done and you can actually eat something solid, I mean, you may be down a good 2 or 3 pounds. I'm going to have to start working out. I'm going to have to get back on the running schedule, man. You're going to show me up on this one.
Exactly.
So just so you know, PSA: if you haven't tried Smoke Wagon yet, it is definitely something to try. It's once you try it, you're going to want to drink it again. It's fantastic. Their straight bourbon's good. Their small batch is good. The Uncut Unfiltered, I kind of lean that way. And of course, it's the one that's probably hardest to find. So why wouldn't you like that one the best, Dan? I don't know. I mean, why would you like one that you can find regularly on the shelf? That makes no damn sense.
Exactly.
But yeah, this stuff is it's really good. So I probably need to drop a review on that. Hey, and if you haven't listened to our podcast with Aaron from Nevada Distilling, you definitely should go check that out wherever you can find your podcast at Birdies and Bourbon. If you're watching this and you're not subscribed, please do click the subscribe button. If you don't like it, hit the don't like button. If you do like it, hit the like button, leave a comment. And if there's something you'd like for us to review, coming up in future shows, let us know. I'd love to drink. So we'd be more than happy to do that for you. And the more I drink, the less Dan gets and the better I feel about things. So I feel like I'm getting more equity in the show when that happens, Dan.
Nice.
You ever feel that way?
Nice. Talk about equity in the show. What do you think about old Sebastian Munoz?
Well, so let's get into the John Deere Classic. I did play him in a couple lineups. I wasn't heavy on him, I can tell you that. Shame on me. Here's what I thought. I mean, he shoots a 63 on Thursday. I did not expect him to shoot a 67 on Friday. Generally speaking, Sebastian's not the kind of guy that follows up a really great round with another really solid round. He did today.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So, I mean, he's pretty much around the green is really the only area he's losing. I don't know what that means for him for the weekend. I mean, he's 12 under through the tournament, sitting in second place. I didn't see that. I mean, I probably expect him to stay in the top 10, through today.
Yeah.
Shit, man. I mean, the way he's looking, I don't know. Do we get a top 10 out of him? I would think so. But yeah, looked really good out there. I mean, as we mentioned on Tuesday's show, excuse me. I mean, it's definitely a birdie festival out there. So yeah, good for Sebastian. Hey, yeah, the one time I'm not heavy on Sebastian, and he goes out and does shit like this. So there you go. Hold on. Speaking of sending somebody in a wrong direction, your boy is going to make the cut. So you did not. You broke your streak. I don't know why you would do that, but you did break your streak with missed cuts.
I did.
So, I don't know, arguably the best player in the field this week, Daniel Berger at 11th. He was definitely the most expensive player in the field this week. But what is he? He's tied for 50th at 5 under. So the cut line on this thing, and they're definitely still, I think they're still playing. And there's a few that are questionable. So I've got several guys that definitely didn't make the cut line. But it was at 2, then it went to 3, and I think we wound up at 4, I do believe. So let me make sure that we're looking at that correctly. Yeah, so the cut line looks like it is going to be 4. Who's on the line here?
Your boy Miguel.
Bronson Burgoon. I do see Miguel up there getting loose. Bronson is on.
The broadcast has gone over to the Senior Open, and he's teeing off. Yeah.
Up to he's at even. So I'm gonna check and see how our boy Tattersall and Billy Mitchell show is doing. I know he shot level yesterday, but I did see where he was at today. Let's see who's got a chance to make it. John Hahn's got a chance to make it. He's through 12, and he's at 3 under. He could still get there. Your boy Redmond, man, he's making me a little nervous today. He's sitting at 3 under through 13. He's 1 under on the day. Keith Mitchell is sitting at even through 14. Dylan Fratelli, so the reigning champ here, he's on 16, sitting at he's at -3. The cut line again is 4 under. Richie Warinsky, let's see. Had a couple of withdrawals. I was Siwoo. I expected Siwoo to kind of do something. I think he was like 7 over through 9 holes, and he pulls out on, hey, don't put your mind there. He withdrew on Thursday, I think through 9 holes, said something wrong with the back. I think Siwoo's just chalked it up to, hey, I'm 7 over. Let me get my ass to Korea before I catch something from somebody and I don't get to play in the Olympics, because I damn sure don't want to do that 2-year stint in the Army. Kramer Hickok withdrew. Shot a 40.
I didn't see that. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so he withdrew after 9. That's probably the notables. Let's see if anybody really who like killed somebody's card. Kevin Streelman, +3. He will not be making the cut. Who else is in here that probably was a strain on somebody? Sepp Straka, 1 over. He won't make the weekend. Brian Harmon at even par through 16. Who saw that one coming? I played Satoshi Kadera in a few. He's even. He's out for the weekend. Anybody else? I think I had JT Poston and Denny McCarthy. They finished at 1 under. They won't be making the weekend. Alex Noren at 2 under. Some of these higher priced guys, man, they did not show up. That's for sure. Bummer for our boy Hudson. He's 2 under. He will not be making the weekend. And I don't know, that's kind of who surprised me on the other side. Well, the leader, obviously, I mean, Luke List, I didn't see him firing a 66, 63 coming in strong. I don't know that we'll see him there at the end of the day. I like where Chesson Hadley's sitting at 63, 68. I believe Ryan Moore is a previous winner here. He's currently sitting at 11 under, 5 under on the day through 13. So he's still got some room to go. Ches is at 3 under on the day through 14 at 10 under. So still got a chance there. My one and done is looking really good, sitting at 9 under. He did finish today at 2 under, 64, 69. So probably some good stuff there. Everybody was, and we were too, man, cheering on Camilo Villegas. He shoots 1 under today to finish at 8 under. So good to see Camilo playing well with everything that's gone on there. But yeah, I mean, all in all, pretty good tournament. Cameron Champ's probably adjusting his schedule for the rest of. He's definitely adjusting his schedule for next year. And he's like, I need to be playing more of these tournaments. Why am I out there running around with those other guys?
Exactly. Well, the interesting thing about Luke List and Chesson Hadley is, well, especially Luke List, who's -8 today, but he didn't even do it with the putter. He's 80th in putting. And 5th off the tee, 1st tee to green, 3rd on approach. I mean, he is just striking it, boy, striking it.
All striking his way around the golf course.
Mm-hmm. Hadley was 9. Hadley didn't have as good a day today. This is round 2, but he had 3 under, but he was 96th in putting. So again, not out with the putter either. So those guys are just striking the ball, man.
Luke List coming off 3 missed cuts too, man.
Wow. And he found it. That is for sure. I like those stats there. I mean, you hate to see when they're like, first in putting or whatnot, right? But this is not what we're seeing with him today. So yeah, it's good. It's good, man. What's going on in Scotland?
Oh, we got good stuff going on in Scotland. It's I hate to say, man, but I'm more excited about that tournament than I am the John Deere. I shouldn't say more excited. Just some good stuff. I mean, what John Rahma's putting on over there is just a friggin' clinic. He and Detry neck and neck, both shoot T1 with senior as well, but senior. But Detry and Rahm shoot 66, 65s. I don't know. Is this a recipe of what we're going to get next week with Rahm? I mean, do you think he's thinking about going back to back?
That would be awesome. That'd be awesome. Well, it wouldn't be awesome actually, because I can't pick him. I already picked him for a one and done. So
I don't think I picked him yet. So I think I can pick him.
You probably already picked him twice, and probably picked his caddy and everything.
I don't think I picked him. But once again, weather's cooperating with him over there. So a lot of low scores happening in Scotland at the Renaissance. So let's see who else is Fitzpatrick shoots a pair of 66s, looking good. Westwood's looking good. Coming into, I mean, I'm kind of looking at this going like, hey man, who am I picking for next week?
Yeah,
JT,
you have not used them. You haven't used them.
That's what I'm saying. I've been saving him for the Open. Let's see. JT shoots 65, 4 worse than that today at a 69. I'm not really concerned with that. I mean, JT's looking pretty good out there. He did almost take his. I think it was his dad he almost took out with his approach shot, but I could be wrong on that one. Who else is looking good? Look at Padraig Harrington trying to show up. So Patty, he's like, hey Stricker, you're over there playing with the B League. I'm over here playing with the A squad in Scotland, and I'm sitting at T11. Shoots a 67, 68. So Padraig's still got it going on. I mean, could be in contention for next week, I suppose. I don't know why he wouldn't.
So I'm on Data Golf here, and they have John Rahm predicted at 40% to win.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he pulls that one off. Scotty Scheffler comes out and fires a 63 today. Hello, Scotty Scheffler. Let's see. He shoots 1 over yesterday and comes out and shoots a 63 today. That's pretty solid. Palmer had a rough day out there. Hatton, he's still hanging around, and Fleetwood, which so Fleetwood shoots 1 under today. He shoots 5 under yesterday. So I don't know. I'm not. I'm not leaning on Fleetwood for anything. I think you got to go Rom on this thing, man. I mean, that dude is just so. I mean, he has got momentum behind him right now. That is just. I don't even. I don't know how. I don't know how you pick against him unless you're just like, well, shit's going too good for him. He ain't gonna make it.
Yeah, I mean, the guy's just striking the ball. And we talked about it, before he won, that he was the number one player in the world. And it was just going to take a little bit more dialing. And think about this, man. He is number one player in the world. He just won the U.S. Open. He's in great shape going into the Open. And he just changed his complete clubs in January.
I know, man. It's player of the year is definitely in the cards for that guy, huh?
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's what he's doing, and he looks good while he's doing it. Did you see the interview where he was so who was he playing with? I know he was playing with JT. Was he playing with JT and McElroy maybe? I think that's who it was. I know it was JT. I think it was McElroy also. And he's like, he's like, I think I definitely missed my tee shot. And he's like, I'm standing there with these two guys and they've got all these majors, whatever. And he's like, and they say, number one player in the world, Jon Rahm. And he's like, he's like, it got to me a little bit, man. It really got to me. And, with who I was standing around and who I was there with. So, but deservedly so. I mean, that's not a one and done. I mean, it was, I don't want to say a long time coming, but it was just a matter of time before he kind of seated himself in that Hall of Fame player status, right? And I'm not marking him Hall of Fame. I'm not calling him that yet. But I'm saying like the dude's going to get there, right? I mean, outside of some T-dub strategy, some T-dub catastrophe, right? That just totally derails his career. But I don't think so. I think that guy's
he's right there. Yeah. I mean, he's a phenomenal golfer. And yeah, I mean, I see him as Rory-esque, right? At least.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So are you surprised Spieth's not playing in the Scottish Open?
Yeah. I thought he would be going up there to play. I'm surprised he didn't play after the U.S. Open at all. Yeah.
Yeah, me surprised. Too. What did Xander do today?
Fowler's rubbing off on him.
Ooh. Spring break club. You're gonna have to work on that. Let's see. X-Man 67-70. I don't know that he needs to get anything. He's got to get something turned around to win. But I mean, it's like Xander is just he's so consistent. He's so consistently top five.
Mm-hmm.
Top five. And he's just not doing what the other guys are doing or whatever the other guys are bringing to the course with him to get him over the top. I don't know if it's a miss. I mean, he's married. He's probably got other things on his mind. He's like, shit, though.
You know what Jim Cramer from CNBC calls that?
Yeah. What's that?
Ringing the register.
Well, I mean, what did Ken say? They pay really good for 20th place out here. So,
Xander says they play really well for 5th place.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Who else? Let's see. Are they? There's got to be a cut line. I don't know why there's no cut line over here, but
yeah, there's a cut line. There's a cut line. It's -2. -2.
Okay, it's at 2. Let's see if there's any notables missing. Matt Wallace, boy, he'd talk about the skin of his teeth, man.
Rory missed it.
Corey Connors, Higo, thanks Higo, Rory, Eddie Pepperell, Andy Sullivan, thanks Andy Sullivan. I definitely played you in a lineup. Martin Keimer, because Martin needed this to get into the Open, so everybody was pretty high on him, thought he was going to do really well, but. He won't get another chance. Hendrik Stenson, that guy, he's been on a little bit of a he's been on an off as of late.
Yep.
Who else is in here? Jimmy Walker, Graham McDowell.
All right, I can't wait anymore. Give it to me.
Go ahead.
Thoughts on the match 4?
You mean the one that just happened?
Yeah. We were watching it on our Tuesday show, but we were watching it kind of early, because it went on until 11 o'clock at night.
Okay, here's what I think about it. I think I definitely lost interest. I think Phil is pretty entertaining. I think that when you put a Phil and a Bryson together in that 4-ball match, I think you lose. If you're not just a complete golf nerd, I think you get.
Well, Cal's got some internet issues. He'll be back. He'll come back.
Phil.
All right, he'll come back.
No, I always come back. That's the bad part about it.
Yeah. All right. So you got to take the whole take again because I didn't get any.
You missed it. All right. So here's what I thought about it. Number one, I don't know why they did it on Tuesday at 5 o'clock. But actually, it wasn't even 5 o'clock. It went on at like 5:45 or 5:50. So I get it. So I think they were on Mountain Time. So it was 3:30 their time, probably ish, give or take. Mm-hmm. And so I understand you got to give some love to the West Coast. Got it. So why didn't you do it on Monday? The majority of the people, the majority of the folks that got a holiday, that work a Monday through Friday schedule, they got the holiday on Monday. Mm-hmm. Okay. So everybody's off already. Everybody's probably, I would say, relaxing-ish, and because they partied it up on Sunday, so they're looking for a little something, kind of a chill, kind of, hey, let me get into something. There was nothing on really. You had Wimbledon in the morning, but Wimbledon's over by noonish, so you weren't competing with that. I don't think there were NBA playoffs on Monday night. I could be wrong.
They were, but they were on Monday night, or maybe not. Maybe I'm sorry. Maybe it was Tuesday.
I think they were on Tuesday night.
I'm sorry.
I think they were on Tuesday night. Yeah. And I don't know. I didn't look at the hockey schedule. By the way, congratulations to Tampa Bay Lightning. But I didn't look. So there could have been the final, but I don't think it was the final game. Nevertheless, maybe Gretzky said, "Hey, no way. If you play the match on Monday and one of the hockey playoff games, like, I'm not coming on." So anyway, I don't know why they made the decision to do it on Tuesday when everybody's just getting back into the work week, just coming off of a long weekend. That didn't really register to me, unless they thought people were already going to be off. But anyway, I thought that was bad decision for the day. I thought it was bad decision for the timing. It's like, I appreciate. So I tell you what, started at 2. It's 12 their time. It's 11 West Coast time, right? And it's like bourbon and golf, man. I mean, come on, we take it in your coffee. So that's my rip about the day that they played it on. I bet that I haven't looked at what the ratings were yet. I don't think they could have been that good. And the whole banter that was going on, again, I think Phil does it naturally when he's out there commentating and he's it's like my dad kind of giving me, like, kind of helping me and directing me and giving me stuff. When Bryson says something, I take it as he's kind of being like, I don't know, kind of a punk-ish sort of. So, and Aaron Rodgers carried the friggin' team.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers won the match for he and Dechambeau. So, I don't know. I think that I think they've really got to do an overhaul for the next one. And I think if they go with, I guess Phil's out, right? He's been dethroned. So Phil's probably out of the match.
I don't know. Isn't it kind of his thing though?
I'm just saying, I think he's
or
been
is
dethroned.
Brady out?
I think Brady's got to be out because Brady's not that entertaining.
Well,
I'm saying, yes. I mean, but I'm saying he lost. I mean, there's a reason now that, okay, I got to get a new guy to try and take the title back. But I think that, do you think there's is that like a lead into Tampa Bay is not going to go back to back in the Super Bowl?
Ooh, I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But I think that I think you got to get Jordan out there. I told Jordan and Isaiah, man. Give me Jordan. Put Jordan and Isaiah and pair them up with somebody. I think they've got to start going a little more. The whole seriousness about the golf stuff, and I get it that the past 16 but more people are into golf now over the past 16 stuff that Phil's saying out there. I don't know that. I mean, does the newbie of golf? If I just started playing golf in the past several years, or maybe I've gotten a little better, does what he's saying, is it registering with me? Am I getting it? Right? Because he's kind of giving a lesson on the course. And I think you got to get to more the point of the entertainment value, because Phil is like strictly business out there and he's cutting up a little bit. But when Phil's really going at it, I mean, it's like he's like business and he's out there to win. And I think the majority of the people that were probably watching that, they don't know what it's like to win on the golf course. I mean, it's like, hey, I didn't make a triple bogey today, the whole round. Yeah. I won. And Phil's like, no, hit it here and hit it there. And I'm like, shit, man, I just need to hit it on the green. Like there is no hit it into this hill and do this and do that. So I think he probably gets a little too technical. And then Bryson he's in the sand trap. And he's pulling out. I should have my Golf Logic's a green book, flipping it open, because he ain't gonna get maybe he's doing it because he ain't gonna get to use those very much longer. But he's flipping the green, he's flipping it open again. He's got like a 15-yard flip wedge. It's like, dude, you're a professional. Why are you pulling out your friggin' green book again? Unless he's trying to prove a point to say, hey, the green books need to be here. You know, why are you taking away the green books? But they're probably doing it for exactly that reason. It's like you're holding up things because you're flipping through the damn green book again, which, while we're there, I want to ask a question. I haven't checked our poll yet on Instagram, but Bryson is getting a new caddy. I heard Benji may be on the bag. I don't know. Well, I heard there's a chance that Benji could be on the bag. That will be cool with Benji. And friend of the show. And I hope he gets, I should have my ball over here. I could show the ball, but I hope he does get a chance to, if that happens. I think it's going to be the fellow that was on with him the last 2 weeks ago. And that is, I think that's not his coach. Anyway, there's four things that, well, not four things. He's looking for something. So Dan, I want you to answer the question. Well, hold on. Let's see. We'll see what our followers said. Let's see. Okay. So Bryson's next. So the one key skill set that Bryson's next caddy will have. He's an accomplished protein shake blender. He's an experienced bodyguard, like an executive consultant in the bodyguard industry. He's an expert green reader, or he is a clinical psychiatrist. I guess I shouldn't say clinical, but it's not a psychologist. No, I'm talking like a doctor, like he can prescribe drugs and all that.
Yeah.
So out of the four, what's the number one going to be?
The psychologist. Yeah. That's my guess. I haven't looked, but that's my guess.
Let's see. Hey, survey says not everybody. We had a few. We've got let's see. 1% bodyguard, 1% expert green reader.
Wow.
What do we got here? We've got. I'm trying to do some rough math in my head. We've got 18% accomplished protein shake blender, 80% psychiatrist. So
wow.
Psychiatrist. Hey, I guess that goes to tell you why his caddy's why he wasn't on the bag. But now they did have a little bit of not a separation, but they did take a break a few years ago. And then they're back together. So he could have maybe he just wanted a vacation. Maybe he's like, dude, I don't want to go play the Rocket Mortgage. You're going to miss the cut anyway, intentionally. Why do I need to fly my ass up there to go lug your bag around for 2 days? Let me take 2 weeks off. Let me go. And maybe he's already over there in Europe. And he's like, hey, let me go over there and dick around in Europe. That way I don't get COVID. I can keep myself safe. I can go through all the protocol. I don't have to worry about it. I would say that's probably the more likely scenario is he wanted a vacation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of holding the umbrella. I'm tired of holding the, the little, remember the little wind fans, the little swirly disc. He's like, I don't want to hold that up anymore. Like, give me a break, dude.
Could be. Yeah, it's a great poll, man. I think he is a challenging person to work for. So if you're the caddy, there's a lot going on there. Good poll. Good poll. Okay, so we talked about the match a little bit. I think in order to get the match back on track, we got to have Bryson Brooks.
I think it's going to be if that happens, it's got to go pay-per-view.
Okay.
Because it's going to be too risque, man. I mean, they're going to, and I don't know that Bryson is going to be the one that does it, but I think Brooks is going to make such off-color, which, by the way, Aaron Rodgers definitely used some language out on the course that he did not use on Jeopardy. I can go ahead and tell you that right now. But it was on TNT, so it wasn't like a mainstream channel. So it's like, fuck, we'll pay our fines. Don't pigeonhole us over here where we can't get out of it. But speak freely.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think that is one way to do it. Or it's like, give me Bill Murray. Give me all right. Give me McConaughey, and then who do you pair up with him? Give me John Daly.
Oh yeah,
and Tom Patry, for crying out. But
Patrick Mahomes.
No, I think you got to have two professionals. I think you have to have two professionals out there. Which, I mean, Bryson didn't, he did some stuff. He chipped in on the first hole, but the whole chipping in thing, shit, man, he could probably hit that ball a dozen times and not chip in again. But I think you got to go another, but I think you could throw like a Kisner out there.
Bryson and Keegan Bradley versus Brooks and Miguel Jimenez. Ooh.
Hola. Like, who Brooks is going to be like Miguel, throw that smoke screen out there again. Maybe. Now, I think you could get pretty creative, though, with some of that. Oh, you know who? Ray Romano and Bill Murray. And then, and I don't know, but Bryson didn't do much for me out there, man. It was a little too, I think he is kind of the younger version of Phil, to be honest with you, though, and the way he kind of approaches the game and the way he kind of thinks about it and is manipulating it. Not manipulating, but the way he's presents what's happening. Those two are way too similar. Think about when he and Tiger plays. You've got Phil over here with all this chatter about this technical golf stuff kind of happening, and you've got Tiger, but Tiger isn't that entertaining out there. Now, people want to watch it just because it's Tiger. He could go out there and not say a word.
Yep. Oh no, lost him again.
Justin Thomas.
You're back.
Oh no,
you're back.
Oh no, I'll be back. Don't worry.
You're back.
I think JT, I thought he did a great job commentating.
Oh yeah.
And we're at Seminole.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have to get into the gray areas about JT's his language on the course. So, but I think that would be a good one. You know who would be good? Give me Ricky Fowler and JT, and then and you could easily go. You could go JT. No, you could go no. Hold on. Justin Thomas. No, shit. I keep saying that. Jordan Spieth, Matthew McConaughey. Give me two Texas boys.
Ooh, the Battle of Texas.
And then you could go, I'm trying to think. So Murray, he's a Chicago guy. I have to think about the Chicago. Just stick him with JT anyway. I mean, he's from like Kentucky. It's close. It's just right up the street.
There you go. That's it.
I think he could pull that. I think you got to bust up I think you got to hit the spring break club out there.
That's good. 100%.
All right. So who you got? Who you picking? So you got a fresh slate for the John Deere. Who you picking?
Okay.
Who you picking?
Okay. Hold on. Let me look at his leaderboard. Let me pull it up.
Luke List at 13. Ryan Moore 12 under. Sebastian at 12 under. Chesson Hadley 11 under. Ches Reavy 11 under. Chase Seifert 11 under. Adam Shank 11 under.
You go first. I'm trying to pull this up for some reason. It's being slow.
I'm going. I'm gonna step out on a limb here. Let me see what he did today because he's currently sitting at 9 under. He is not known for great Sunday finishes. I can guarantee you that. Oh shit! He may have dropped. He must still be playing. Oh no! Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Oh no! Oh, he's still there. Head. God, I could get on Lebiota again. And his day is finished. If you go Russell Henley, man, I think Russell Henley comes in. I don't think he'll be in the lead tomorrow either, but I think that him not being in the lead is going to allow him to play from behind, and I think it's going to put him in a good spot. I'm picking Russell Henley.
I like Ches. Give me Ches.
Sorry, Ches, don't hold it against me. All right, and then what about who you got for the Scottish?
It's Rom. It's a runaway. It's a fucking runaway.
Shit, yeah. I know. I mean, I'd like to be cute and say somebody else, but I can't. If I had to pick somebody else, who else? I think Detry's probably going to fold up. Just for argument's sake, I'll go with the South African. I'll take Coetzee.
Coetzee, nice.
I mean, I don't know that that's even a smart play, but Fitzpatrick maybe could pull it off. But yeah, I'm going to say Coetzee. He's the pair of 66s along with Fitzpatrick. So
there you go.
Yeah, I'll stick it out there. I got a round of golf coming up tomorrow. We're heading up to Berkeley Hills Country Club. So hopefully we'll see how the new flats, not the new, but the improved flat stick does tomorrow. So it should be good times. And what else are we doing? Get ready for a Hilton Head trip in a couple weeks, man. I think we got some courses to review down there. So that should be fun. And got some fresh smoke wagon to crack. So
there you go. Into the weekend, 19th hole.
19th hole. Hey, Dan, enjoy those smoothies.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.